championship, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to start. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David Bowe. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They're just marching it and already threatening in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
How about that? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle. It's Keene. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quick release by the QB. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
Snagged in the middle. It's fired. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's 4. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
He's got the tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Golden Gophers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
2nd and goal for this offense. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to power it in. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
3rd and goal.
The Golden Gophers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Golden Gophers want to move quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Kick is in the air. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the grab. It's Woods. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He'll get rid of it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but...
A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. Running into the open space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Golden Gophers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Keene. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
It's complete. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting...
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so big.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. And the Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his tight end. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Golden Gophers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota! The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out. The snap to the up man, they'll fake it. And they roll the dice, and it ain't snake eyes. They pick up the 1st down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the 1st down, and the chains are moving.
The Golden Gophers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give on the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Power football with the run. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.